Okay, so we're back, finally. We thought we'd start back with something a wee bit more interesting. This is a Group N rally stroke race car. We're sorting for a customer. We've actually got in with quite a few guys to sort these cars out. So this car, we've actually fitted new decap pipe and exhaust, because you're within the Group N regulations. You're only allowed to do certain parts. You're not allowed to really change the car, apart from suspension, pads, discs. You're not really allowed to modify the car. That's obviously within the regulations, as I said. What we've actually done is we've got all the exhaust fitted to it. We did the valve clearances and a few bits and pieces. So it'll actually be back for a few more internal mods. But we've got the Hondata K Pro fitted to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and tune the car. The challenge we have with these sorts of cars is that they're governed within the regulations, the Group N regulations. I'm not quite sure this car is going to definitely be used moving forward in Group N, but the customers specify the car has to stay a certain way, like it has the standard air box and I think it has a K&N panel filter and a few other bits and pieces, standard manifold. But we have to try and make the best of what we got. What we're going to do is going to go ahead, it's all strapped in a dyno. I'm going to start logging and see exactly what it's doing, and then we'll tweak everything to suit and just pretty much make it the best it can be, so it will perform optimally perform at what it can within the regulations that it's governed by. Yeah, these cars aren't about big horsepower numbers. It'll make good torque. It should make in and around 160 foot-pound, but because obviously you're restricted by air box, intake pipe, intake manifold throttle, yeah, it's not going to make the figures that majority of road cars or say track cars, time attack cars that we usually tune are going to make. But yeah, right, we'll get this heated up and get stuck in. Okay, so yep, we're now some time later. We've got to the bottom of it. Initially, now the first sort of dyno pull we did, the car started cutting out and messing about. So and actually we had to end up changing the ECU. It turned out somebody had broken the main ECU plug, so we had to replace that as well. So that's all done. So if you actually look, do you want to look at the graph, Mark? We're not going to tell you the figures because the customers requested not to, so we're not talking figures. This car's a competition car. So you can see the yellow and orange line, they're now finished, but the car's actually making, you know, a considerable amount more torque and horsepower. This is obviously where the car was breaking up and dying. I think it actually got it's not even 160 horsepower it was making. I'll tell you that before anyway. But yeah, so we've more or less optimized all fuel tables, cam tables, ignition tables. This is pretty much the best we're going to get out of it in its current state. You know, the car needs to breathe better. Yeah, so you can actually see here the original pink lines where the car came in with it had something done to it previously, and you can actually see the trajectory of the lines were on. You can see the difference between the original pink ones and ours. Same with the torque, and then obviously you can see here where the car broke up and misfired. So, yep, another successful day on the dyno. I'm sure Marshall alumnus will be well impressed with it. We would love to get, it would be great to put literally the full like Skunk 2 catalogue and all, manifold, intake manifold, throttle body, carbon air box, everything we could just to get this to make more power. But under regulations we can't, so we literally have to make the best we can with what we have. So Yeah, so good to be back making videos again. We have a lot of different projects and stuff on for customers at the minute, so that'll all be getting covered and videos in the future. But if there's anything you'd like to see, put it in the comments section below. Thank you for all the people, new subscribers, followers we've had over the last sort of lot of months. We haven't been really making content. I appreciate that. But yeah, comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.
Cool.